Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So, question I've got for you today, do you fancy a bit of fast farming if you're on console? If the answer is yes, I've got some options for you. So first up, we got this John Deere. This isn't that relative to be fair, but more down to the horsepower of the tractor. The important thing is what we've got on the back, which is this. So if we go into the shop menu and we go to weights, and then we'll scroll along to the end. There we are. So the self-made weight, this is a mod that's come out. So if you put that on the back, obviously you go for whatever weight you want to go to, but the important thing is this hitch on the back, and that's going to be the key to everything, because it hooks up to certain things and allows you to do a certain option on it. So that's what we've got. So I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to go over to the first piece of equipment that you can do a bit of fast farming on. Alright, first up is going to be subsoiling. Now the key to this is this attacher on the front, this little pin hitch. So if we go into the shop menu again and then up to subsoilers, you'll notice that some don't have this attacher. Obviously you got like the ones like this, got a 3-point link on it. That doesn't work. You need to have this pin hitch on the front, like so. Okay, so if we then go jump back into the John Deere, and we'll back it up. Well, once we start the engine, there we go. Right, so you get the option there. We're all attached up now, so you've got options on the back. So if we go into the actual weight itself, if you do LB and B, it says lower the weight, lowers it down. Yeah, what you're going to actually want is have it in the hired position. So if we then highlight the subsoiler itself, do LB and A, unfold it, yeah, that'll go through its animation, and once it's done we can get cracking. So according to the shop menu for this subsoiler, we should run at 7 miles an hour. So we're all unfolded, excellent. We'll do LB and B to lower the cultivator, but keeping the weight in the hired position. And then away we go. Oh, we're at 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. We're now at 20 miles an hour doing subsoiling. When that shop menu, what was it, 7 miles an hour we should be doing it at? Double check that. Yep, 7 miles an hour, yet we're doing it at 20. And this is where the John Deere came into it. Obviously, you are going to need a higher power tractor to get it done, because obviously you are pulling an implement through the ground. But we're doing subsoiling at 20 miles an hour. Excellent. Excellent. Brilliant. Right. We'll stop that now. So we'll detach that, because the next option, we've got a rock picker. Excellent. Obviously rocks, that has become a big thing in this game in 22. So exactly the same rules apply. Hook it up, leave the weight in the hired position. So we'll unfold the stone picker, we'll turn it on, lower it down, so this should run at, if we go into it, there you are, so 9 miles an hour this should run at. So we're all ready to go. We're already at 15, 21, 20, 25. Now we're maxed out at 25. Obviously that's the top speed of this tractor. Stone collecting 25 miles an hour. Excellent. That is excellent. Right. Stop that there. So we'll turn it off, lift it up. Okay, we'll detach that. And we'll go on to the next one. Now there's two options for this. You've got a seeder and you've got a planter. Now all these are all based on that pin hitch. So if it hasn't got that, if it's got a 3-point link or it's got any other attachment, it's not going to work. You've got to have that pin hitch. So we'll do the same. Back it up. There you are. So we'll unfold it. So we've got wheat on the go with this one. So according to the menu there, we'll go in. There we are. It's the Lemkin Solitaire 12. This should run at 9 miles an hour. Right. So we'll turn it on, lower it down. 9 miles an hour, that shop menu said. 20, 21, 22. 25. Maxing it out at top speed. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right. So turn it off, raise it up. Planters, you may be asking. Well, I just have one set up at the end of this field. This is the Great Plains planter. It's got an 18 metre working whip, so you're going to get it done pretty fast anyway. But it's got that pin hitch on it. Excellent. Now, the good thing about this planter as well, it does pretty much everything. There is a couple of things it doesn't do, like potatoes and whatever. But basically, this is you do it all. Sowing tool. It's the same thing again. We'll unfold it. It go through the whole thing when it's ready. Takes a bit of time. Right, so we'll do the same again. Turn it on, lower it down. What speed should this be? We'll go into planters. Scroll all the way along to the end. So that's saying 9 miles an hour as well. Right. We already passed 9. Excellent. 15. Oh, going to touch 20. Yep, we've hit 20. Excellent. Planting corn. Oh, 21 miles an hour planting corn at. Brilliant. We'll stop that there. So we'll turn it off, lift it up. We'll detach that, and I'll go and get the last one that we can use this option on. Alright, so the last thing we got is the Case IH Speed Tiller 475 disc harrow. Now again, it's got that pin hitch on the front. So we've got it all hooked up, so we'll unfold it. Go through its animation. When it's ready. So we do the usual, lower it down, L, B and B. And that says, let's go back into it, that one there, 11 miles an hour. Right, see what we can get up to. We're all past 11 already. We're up to 17. Gonna get any more out of this? Obviously different tools, because of what they actually do in the ground, gonna have different top speeds, but 17 miles an hour. Excellent. That is excellent. Right, that's enough of that. Lift it up. We detach it. Brilliant. Nice little self-made weight. Gonna make your farming a lot quicker if you're into that sort of thing. Now, I did try a few other things with the pin hitch on the back, and the one that was a bit strange is the roller. Now, I tried this roller. It's got the pin hitch on the front there, and it didn't seem to make it go any faster. And obviously anything that's got a PTO on the front, so like the balers, they don't work with this trick, so that's just going to be the normal speed that you're going to get from that. Although with that class and crone mod, you got a nice windrow on the go anyway, so that shouldn't be that much of an option. But those few things we got here, obviously that's the majority of your work you're going to be doing on your farm anyway, so that's going to make it loads quicker. Brilliant. Right, so that's it. Fast farming on console. Obviously the mod that is on the PC, the real speed limit, isn't on console, but this is going to be the closest thing you're going to get to it at the moment. Obviously with new mods coming out, you're going to have to give them a go. As long as it's got that trailer pin hitch on the back, it should work, but obviously give them a go, because we don't know what's going to be coming out in the future. That's just a little tip for you. That being said, that's fast farming for you. Drop it in the comments below if you're going to do a bit of fast farming, or you just want to keep it more real and go for the usual speeds. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.